Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, hello from National Agency for Higher Education Quality Assurance. Yes, that's absolutely right. So today we have a meeting of the agency, and we work on online. I mean, also we have leave sessions, so we have approved some accreditations, and now we have also discussions. So we are during the break joining you. So thank you very much for waiting for us and for fitting the schedule to our circumstances. And today we will present. Make presentation. It's a common presentation of both of us, and I will start if you allow, and then Artem Artiukhov will follow up. Just some words about the role of National Agency for Higher Education Quality Assurance and Academic Integrity issues, and my part will be mainly devoted to the role of the National Agency and academic integrity, compliance, and study program accreditation. First of all, just brief update on what National Agency for Higher Education Quality Assurance does regarding the academic integrity issues. To be brief, I just mentioned that we have, according to the national legislation, we have mandate not only regarding the study program accreditation, but also on compliance to academic integrity principles. So we, in this part, we develop the national legislation on academic integrity and implement the European standards in Ukrainian reality. So for instance, we have drafted law on academic integrity and some other documents like procedure for annulment of decision of specialized academic council to confer a research degree. We also introduce the practice of independent peer review, so it's important for us, and I noted that some colleagues mentioned the peer review approach, so it's very important part of our activities. We also do our best to offer policy on transparency and openness in order to build trustworthy reputation of the agency and also of the higher educational institutions which also introduce and implement the academic integrity principles in their work. We also promote independence and work within the concept of comprehensive university autonomy, because for us it's very important to that strong independent national agency wants to collaborate with the university, autonomous university, and vice versa, the autonomous universities, they need independent national agency in order to keep this balance in the higher educational system. We also review complaints regarding academic integrity cases and defend our decisions in the courts. It's a separate, part or topic to be discussed, because by this moment, all the cases where we confirm the plagiarism, we have them in the court, and the non-perfect court system in Ukraine. So we need to to defend the decisions and need to prove that that we were right in all these cases. And we are also focused on the international cooperation, and we highly appreciate the support of foreign colleagues, of international experts, because they have good practices, and we would like to get these practices and implement them in Ukraine. So regarding our international cooperation, also very brief. So we are ICAE members this year, last year, 2020. In 2020, we became members of ICAE. We also have some, we are participants and partners in some projects. For instance, in this actually project, and we very happy and very proud that we are part of OPTIMA project, but we are also partners in academic integrity and quality initiative, academic IQ project. by American Council. We also have International Advisory Board, and 2 out of 9 members of International Advisory Board of our agency are well-known international experts on academic integrity. And we also looking for feedback and you know, some feedback from international experts on our documents and our policies. So for instance, just one example, we have a USAID report enhancing academic integrity in higher education in Ukraine regarding the draft of the procedure of the annulment of the decisions of the academic councils regarding the papers where plagiarism is identified. We also signed memorandums of understanding with some anti-plagiarism companies and work together with them to develop, to provide some webinars, some support for our experts, for our universities, to develop, you know, common practices and to share best practices. As I mentioned, we have consultations with international experts on specific issues, and also participate in a number of international conferences regarding academic integrity issues. And some words about academic integrity as a criteria for study program accreditation. So we have 2 criteria according to our documents and our procedures. We have 2 criteria out of 10, which are devoted or which promote academic integrity issues. So criteria 5, it relates to all levels study programs. I mean, bachelor, master, and PhD. It relates to creating a clear and easy to understand policies, standards, and procedures are established at the university to observe academic integrity, and university is supposed to promote academic integrity and use relevant technological solutions and instruments to counteract violations of academic integrity. And also criteria 10, which relates to PhD programs only. So it is stressed that the university is supposed to ensure observance of academic integrity in research activities of supervisors and doctoral students. And in particular by taking measures to preclude the possibility of student supervision by persons who have committed violations of academic integrity. By this moment we have approved, within the last year we have approved about 2,000 accreditations of study programs, and what we have you know, observed and what kind of conclusions and problems we have identified as a result of these accreditations. So first of all, academic integrity issues are not fully acknowledged and recognized, and we face some issues that some programs you know, just stay in their self-assessment report. They state that no academic integrity issues have been identified in the study program, which normally is not true, because we know that a lot of cases when you know, when there are academic integrity issues, but the universities and representatives of the study program don't want to recognize it. Then the next problem is formal local academic integrity policies, and they are not very effective in practice. They are just declared in the university documents, but they are not, you know, they are not effective really. Then we noted that there is lack of institutional reaction and systematic approach to academic integrity issues. Addressing, for instance, when the problems are identified, normally the universities create like commissions which confirms they are not guilty, or you know, their teachers or students are not guilty in it, and just they prefer not to react, or they just defend and just try not to accept any issues. address them. Then we have also noted narrow understanding of academic integrity. So it means that normally only major plagiarism is considered to be academic integrity and not other issues, for instance, like host writing or some other problems. Then formal approach to agreements with anti-plagiarism companies. It means that universities sign agreements but don't make full check of all papers. And it's also lack of experts in academic integrity and, some, very interesting questions like what is acceptable plagiarism score or something like that. When during the seminars we get such questions, which is also not acceptable, and we need to address these these issues. And what are perspectives regarding this? So what are the first, issues to be addressed? And first of all, academic integrity problems should be acknowledged and widely discussed, as what we do right now. And this project also is devoted to this. Then enhancing academic integrity, consultative and expert environment development. So we do promote trainings, teaching, advising, and so on and so forth, like colleagues said in the previous presentations, and also promoting in-depth understanding of academic integrity issues and development of effective academic integrity policies and university academic integrity system. So regarding this point, I would like to pass the floor to my colleague, Artem Artiukhov.
Thank you very much. I will try to continue Nadia's thoughts about the way for creation of effective system for academic integrity ensuring on the national level and also on the university level. What I want to say, first of all, in 2019, National Agency presented the recommendations for universities on the development and implementation of the university academic integrity system. This document is only recommendations, not a normative guideline. Each university can create its own unique university academic integrity system. The main things that this system will ensure the implementation of national laws. For example, Article 42 on the law of Ukraine on education. And you can see some parts of these recommendations. And in my first part, I will try to present these recommendations on behalf of National Agency. The first one is the main description of the academic integrity system at the university level. It consists of 4 parts, and I will try to describe this university academic integrity system in a couple of minutes. The next one is the Code of Honor. It will be the Code of Honor for teachers, for students, maybe joint common Code of Honor. And Code of Honor is a model for correct relations, some type of rules. But Code of Honor is not the punishment tool. The next one of point in our recommendation is the management of the academic integrity at university and local levels. Some question: who is the main manager of academic integrity culture at the university level? Who provides the control of the process, some process of implementation of academic integrity issues on the local university, institution, faculty, and department level? What is the role of teacher in this history? And some other questions. The next one, academic integrity promotion group, some tasks and functions. We recommend to create as a part of quality assurance division, quality assurance department, we recommend to create some academic integrity group, academic integrity promotion group. The next one is the Commission of Academic Integrity, Ethics, and Conflict Management. Responsibility for the observance of academic integrity and its violation. Some relationship between violation of academic integrity and some sanctions. The procedure for checking educational and scientific works of academic plagiarism. We need to create some procedure, some steps, starting for detecting of academic integrity violations, academic plagiarism, and finish to some punishment. The next one is measures, are measures for prevent violations of academic integrity in the educational and scientific activity of universities. And the last one is the declaration of academic integrity observance. Some rules and some confirmation of the desire to participate in the formation of academic integrity culture. And as Nataliia said, we need to try some recommendations and create the academic integrity system at the university level. And my second slide and my second part will be about example of academic integrity system at the university level at the Sumy State University, and I will try to present it on behalf of my university. Okay, 5 blocks. The first one is normative base. As I said before, is some type code of honor. The system of quality assurance in the educational and scientific activity, provisions on academic integrity, and some other documents. Some normative base with procedures, methodology, some information about academic integrity and violations of academic integrity. The next one is information base. This block is about some issues of academic integrity in different countries, some issues of academic integrity in different universities, some methodology, some procedure, and what is the role of each participant of educational scientific process at the university level. We will try to create some roles. The next one is subdivisions and commissions. As I said before, it will be some academic integrity commissions and commission on ethics, integrity, and conflict management. The next one is implementation tools. For example, academic integrity website, the program of professional development for teachers, academic integrity and ethics in education and science, massive open online course, academic integrity, values, skills, actions, and successful stories, and some lectures by well-known graduates and employers. And the last one is the part of control tools. These control tools, for example, direct verification of different types of work. For academic plagiarism in accordance with the established normative base, accordance with the first block of university academic integrity system, and different type of surveys. Surveys for participants of educational and scientific process, surveys for students, surveys for managers, and for teachers, of course. And what I want to say at the end of my speech, academic integrity is not only normative base, some papers, some documents. Academic integrity is a state of mind. We want to provide some academic culture on the different levels, on the university levels, on the national levels. And we try to do it best, and we want to achieve the pure academic culture in Ukraine and at university and at university as a part of university, etc., etc., etc. Thanks a lot, and if you want to ask some questions, we are glad